Welcome back. If you're new here, we are Linda and Craig, and this is part 5 of our Tassie Adventures in our rooftop tent. In this episode, we'll end up at beautiful Cockle Creek, but we want to show you some of the great bits in between too. After leaving Penstock Lagoon, we headed for the Waddamana hydro station. This is an impressive place, has a great display of the history of hydropower in Tasmania, and it is well worth a stop. Absolutely amazing place to come and visit. Definitely put this on your list. You can recognise some of these old beauties. Great memories of using this at my great-grandmother's. Flip down side toasters. After spending more than an hour at the hydro station, we hit the road again in search of a Devonshire tea. We came across Sealy's Cafe in Bothwell, and yes, we can definitely recommend the scones, jam and cream here. We continued on our way in this beautiful countryside. We stopped in at Oost to have a look at Loreni Distillery and then headed on to Hamilton. We needed to do some washing, so we were able to stop here, do a load of washing and sit by the beautiful waterway while it dried. We headed to Ellendale to this free camp. It's just in the picnic grounds adjacent to the fire station. We had a leisurely walk through the town streets and headed up to the post office where they also serve coffee. We saw a great little farm stand across the road from the post office, so made a note to come back there on our way out in the morning. The first proper rainy morning that we've had in Tassie, so quick pack up and on the road, and we'll find some coffee down the road somewhere. Possum Cafe. Stopped in at the visitor centre and we have walked about 1.8 kilometres up to the second car park until we got to the junction to head off to the next set of falls. The question is, how many photos can you take of rainforest? The answer is way too many. Tall trees walk in the rain. Look at that, there's some giant. These rustic huts from the 1940s have no electricity or showers, and they do share just a common toilet block. They are available to hire, and I believe they're around $90 a night. Bit breezy at Lake Fenton. When we're travelling, we really love to stop at roadside stalls and farm gates. We found the raspberry shop at Westerway and we did indulge in some raspberry treats for a snack. They were amazing. Through Hobart rather quickly, as we have been here multiple times before. This trip we're going to be concentrating on visiting the more remote wilderness areas that Tassie has to offer, and there are so many beautiful spots. The Huon Valley is a rural area. It is a rich farming land that follows the Huon River and reaches down to touch the southern wilderness. It is well known for its apples and its Huon pine. With the weather looking a bit ordinary and being in need of doing some washing, we decided to book into a cabin at Southport Tavern and Caravan Park. The Southport Tavern is the most southerly pub in Australia. Well, the cabin was very tired and very basic, but it was cheap. The delicious meal in the tavern, though, did make up for it. After driving along some of the most beautiful beachfront areas, we arrived in Cockle Creek. There were quite a few campers who were all dodging the puddles, but with our small footprint, it was quite easy to find a spot with the most fabulous views of the bay. We're at Cockle Creek. It's been a bit wet down here. See how we go overnight. There's quite a few people. 5 minutes it's throwing rain down, and the next it's sunshine. Beautiful place. Through like rainforest, and then you emerge at the beach again. Just gorgeous. So we set out on the Fisher Point walk. There's a marker on Wiki for a grave, historic grave, and we have found it between the bushes. It's a bit of a trek up. But I'll show you what we found. It's a little bit hard to read the inscription. This is the trek to find it in the bushes. Bit of a crawl. It's about 6 metres above the beach line. Beach, back to the bush. At least we know we're on the right track.
Pouring rain.
Pouring. We're nearly back to camp. This is the wettest the walk has been. So we're just taking refuge beside one of the amenity blocks. Could be worse places to be cooking dinner. From Cockle Creek, just heading off for a walk in the opposite direction this morning. We woke up to beautiful blue sky, but the clouds have come over again. There's a little bit of activity on the water. Beautiful yacht pulled in last night, and there's still some more here this morning. Just walked from our campground, which is over there. We've walked around the beach, done a bit of rock hopping, and found this cute little secluded beach here. It's a lovely spot, especially if you like trekking across rocks and finding your own path. The Cockle Bay Cemetery, there's 12 marked graves ranging from 1882 through to, I think, 1937 was the last burial here. We've just picked up our coffee and blueberry muffin from Tassie's southernmost, or Australia's southernmost cafe. It's the Little Rocket down at Southport. I'll show you, it's very cute. We will leave you here while we enjoy our coffee at this great spot. Please come back for the next episode as we take you high into the treetops at the Huon Airwalk. Then we're heading over to the spectacular Bruny Island. Please join us.